coordinate system. Which is most essential while learning methods of projection. That is first angle method of projection or third angle method of projection. What do you mean by first angle method of projection? Last time we have seen, when the object is kept in the first quadrant, this quadrant itself is first quadrant. This one is just behind this vertical plane is second quadrant. Third is here, below HP, behind third. Fourth is in front of VP, below HP. This one is fourth quadrant. Now we have kept the object in the first quadrant, so it is called as first angle method of projection. So I will just nomenclate the particular principal planes of projections. Which are the principal planes of projections? There are three principal planes of projections. Which are those? Vertical plane. This one is horizontal plane. Again, this is also called as horizontal plane. As this is vertical plane, this is also vertical plane. Horizontal plane. This one is also. This pink plane is nothing but it is called as profile plane. Profile plane. So three principal planes of projections. Which are those? Vertical plane, horizontal plane, and profile plane. And three-dimensional object carrying length, width, and height as the three prime parameters has been kept in the first one. Okay. So and I have shown the observer's direction of observation. It is shown here. Means when I will stand over here, then on my left hand the arrow is shown. So in this way the observer has to observe this object, and accordingly its respective views he has to show on the respective principal planes of projections. That is on VP, HP, and PP. Okay. So observer is here. Or another way we can say torch. If I will hold torch in this way, okay, so its focus when it will emerge on the surface. So naturally the shadow of this surface it will be emerging over the vertical plane which is just behind this plane, behind this object. So when we will focus torch on this surface, so naturally when we are observing in this direction, though this is smaller one, we should call it as length of that particular object. And on the contrary, on this side, this line or this length, this much distance, it should be termed as it is nothing but width of the object. Okay, and naturally height always it is expressed vertically. Height we can't say what a height. No, height always it is expressed vertically. So this is vertical. This much distance, it is nothing but its height. So this is three-dimensional object which is carrying length, width, and height as its prime parameters. It is shown here. So object carrying all the three parameters, it is kept in the first quadrant. So it is nothing but first angle method of projection. And we are observing from our left hand in this way. In this way, we are observing for its front view image. So front view will be carrying naturally which two parameters? Length and height. Its right hand side, left hand is busy for construction of its front image. So naturally, left hand is right hand. So from your right hand, on your right hand, you should observe this figure in this way. Only two dimensions, two parameters should be visible while observing that in that direction. Means what? Your view of direction of observation should be normal to that surface. So naturally, only two parameters should be at once visible to the observer. Third should remain absent. That one should take care of. That is nothing but the orthographic projection, in which we are going to convert its three-dimensional object or three-dimensional view or isometric view into two-dimensional three number of views. Means in this direction, front image carrying length by height as its prime parameters. Naturally, from your right hand, width by height is also h. It is nothing but two-dimensional figure. It is nothing but it is called as right hand side image. And while observing from top, when you observe from top in the same direction, or front view in this way, for top view in the same direction from top only you have to observe. So that length by width, these are the two prime parameters which are required for completion of the its top image. Means when you focus in this direction, L by H image, will be merging over the vertical plane which is just behind this object. So front view image we are going to get naturally. Okay, right hand side view image. From your right hand you are observing for its side. That's why W by H, that image we are going to get on the profile plane here, which is called as right hand side image, and this is nothing but front view image, and ultimately it's top image. At last when you will observe from top, it's L by W carrying image, means we will focus from top, touch, then shadow of this surface carrying L by W will be emerging naturally over this horizontal plane, which is nothing but its top image. Okay, so naturally vertical plane is made for its front image of this object. On vertical plane, by default, we are going to get its front image. Whatever may be the object, it may be three-dimensional or whatever may be the object, its front image, by default, we are going to get over vertical plane. Naturally, right hand side image, that we are going to get over profile plane. RHSB, right hand side image. And naturally, on horizontal plane, as we are observing from top, image of this surface we are going to create over or get over this HP, horizontal plane. So, top image, naturally, we are going to get over this horizontal plane. In what way we are going to get images, that we will just see. See now, we are observing from this direction. So L by H image, this after focusing by a torch also, this surface we are going to get its shadow on VP. How? Just see. I am going to project this baseline as well as this top line also in this way. Okay, point of intersection of this extension line or projection line, we can say it is we are going to get here. Now from here, just you draw a vertical line. Yes, and this projection which is extended from this top edge, it will yield us its respective height. Naturally, from this line also, just to get one extension line over this point of intersection of this vertical line, from here, that point again you have to project towards the left side in this way. It will intersect here, again it is going to yield us its respective length. This has given us height. These are the two basic or prime parameters which will fulfill our front view image carrying L by H. Yes, L by H. So this surface is nothing but its front view image. Similarly, for side view, in this way you have got its front image on vertical plane. This profile plane is made for right hand side image. Same way, when you focus torch from this direction, in this direction, W by H, this surface we are going to get over this. So just to focus, just to project now this again baseline towards left side. Similarly, top line also you have to project in this way. Point of intersection of this projector with this line, quadrant line, from here only we have to start its side image. So we have projected top edge, base edge, this top edge in this way. Now height has been determined here. Okay, so towards right side, right 30 degree, we can say. Just you have to extend one line from this thing. So naturally we are going to get its width here, where we will highlight this line up to this intersection of this point. Over this point of intersection again get its vertical intercept, and this is nothing but our desired destination, that is its right hand side image. Right hand side image that we have got over profile plane. Front image on vertical plane. Naturally, top image as an entire solid, this three-dimensional figure, object that we have kept on this HP itself. So it is not possible to show, it is not in the space now. That's why it is not possible to project this on this HP. but this surface itself is going to be present as its top view, that is L by W. L by W is the but its top view. Okay, now what we are going to do, just we are disclosing this. First what we are going to tear off here, and all the three planes, vertical plane, horizontal plane, and profile plane, we are going to bring in a single plane of projection in this. Okay, after cutting all the three planes, so naturally all the three views will be scattered here, and as per our requirement of construction, as per our requirement of drawing, we are going to convert this 3D view. How? I will show you. Prior to that, just go on nomenclating all the views. Okay, so top view is we have got here, front view here, right hand side is here. This line XOY, this is nothing but horizontal reference line, which is also called as, it can be indicated as HRV, as abbreviations. Horizontal reference line XOY. It is created due to intersection of vertical plane with horizontal plane. And actually, this X1 OY1 is called as vertical reference line, and it is again abbreviated as VRL, vertical reference line, which is formed or which is created due to intersection of vertical plane with profile plane. So, horizontal reference line HRL is created due to intersection of vertical plane with horizontal plane, and VRL is created due to intersection of VP with P, vertical plane with profile. Okay. Now just we are going to cut this tear of this quadrant, and all the three planes we are going to convert or bring in a single plane. In what way? Just I will illustrate. This profile plane we are going to rotate in this way through 90 degrees. Similarly, horizontal plane in downward direction. In this way, we are going to rotate through 90 degrees. So this will be in plane with VP in this way. So VP, and just below this XY line will be HP as we are tilting through 90 degrees in downward direction. Similarly, this profile plane will be on exactly on the left side of this vertical plane on this side. So how to show here? So first of all, I will consider that XOY line, which is nothing but horizontal reference line, XOY. This is nothing but horizontal reference line, and exactly at the middle, I will construct this vertical reference line. Okay, X1 O, Y1 is vertical reference line. This is called as VR. This one is nothing but HR, horizontal reference line. Okay, so vertical plane is here. Just below that, horizontal plane will be here after tilting, and PP will be on left hand of this VP. So naturally, PP will be here, VP will be here. So vertical plane we have to show. The same color of chalk I am going to prefer, that is pale green. Okay. Vertical plane. This is nothing but horizontal. And here we are going to get naturally profile plane. Okay, same kind of two-dimensional view, that is L by H. And here, what we have got? W here, next W by H and L by W. That we will show them. See. So somewhere here, the is L by H. Same distance. I will pick the same parameters. Height is this much. Width by compass only, and we will be picking and placing a transfer here. Similarly, height again this. So this is nothing but it's L by H image. which is nothing but it is called as front view image, which we have got by default over vertical. Now, just what you have to do, extend the length in this way, double this, vertical this, and somewhere from here you start showing its boundaries. Now this plus is the width of this object. That I will transfer automatically length has been carried forward from UV over HP. Only you have to pick this width and transfer that distance so that L by W, these two prime parameters will yield us the desired view, which is nothing but its top image. This is nothing but top image. By default, that we have got over horizontal, and ultimately its right hand side image, that is over profile. How to get it? So just what we have to do. See here. Project first of all, which are those parameters? L by O. Project this width over here. Okay, and by compass only, you have to transfer that distance above O. How to use middle of the compass you should put over O and go on projecting these horizontal projectors 290 degrees in this way above O, so that corresponding width we have got over HI, and from here this is the width. Similarly from front view also you have to project back, reverse project over profile plane in this way. What we have projected, extend. Now just you have to extend it up vertically so that ultimately this image, whatever you have got here, is nothing but its right hand side image that over profile plane. Right hand side image that we have got over profile. So principal planes of projections are vertical plane, horizontal plane, profile plane. Principal views of projections are front view over VP, top view over HP, and right hand side image over profile plane. Side is also called as profile view. Okay, so in this way we have converted the three-dimensional view or three-dimensional object or three-dimensional picture, or it is also called as isometric view, into two-dimensional orthographic views, with front view, top view, side. Front view is carrying L by X, top view is carrying L by W, and naturally side view is carrying W by H. This is HRL, XOY, XOY1, VRL. Horizontal vectors and vertical vectors. Whatever those are created, that also we have discussed. This is all about conversion of 3D into 2D, that is isometric view into orthographic view.